What up, guys? Sunday evening, June 30th. I just got to the gym. It's 11:12 right now. I'm about to go in and hit an upper power workout. Today's a shoulder focus, and it's wave three, a third wave, which means that it's a ones week. So 75%, 85%, and 95% of my 1 rep max for one. That last set 1 plus. If I can get the one, I'll be happy, to be honest. If I can get 2, I'd be ecstatic. The weights on those are gonna be 170 or 150, 170, and 180 or 190. I'm sorry. So yeah, 150, 170, 190 again on the 3 sets of overhead press. Then I'm gonna do some accessory work for back, chest, maybe some bis and tris. In and out pretty quick tonight. Oh, I'm in here late tonight because today we had our annual alumni soccer game with my old high school buddies and stuff. So I traveled back home for the day and met up with recent alum up until a couple alumni from when the team first started, like when our high school team first started, which was probably like 5 or 6 years before I graduated. I think they started like 2 years before I started high school was the first year we had a soccer team. So it was cool to see all those guys again. Like, I see most of those guys like once a year at max, and I missed the alumni game last summer because Army had me in Washington State and then Texas for training. So it's what it is. I had an awesome day and killer cardio. Played soccer for like 3 hours. It's like, I think I chalked it up as 2.5, including like a 10-minute intermission, halftime kind of thing, and the fact that like sometimes you're standing around. But yeah, so like 2.5 hours of basically like high intensity intervals. Like I'm smoked right now. Smoked. My legs are done. My back is done. So what I'm gonna do is I upped carbs today to 300. 350 is a normal high day. Tomorrow's supposed to be a high day, so I'm doing 300 today, or I'm sorry, 325 today, 325 tomorrow. So I did add in a little bit of carbs because of the really increased workload, just to have some energy for tomorrow, or I would feel like shit tomorrow, I'm sure. So hopefully that helps me recover a little better, and because I have a heavy lower session tomorrow where I'm going to come in and hit some heavy 1 rep squats, so trying to be ready for that. But anyway, yeah, I had a great day. I'm going to go in, knock out this workout, and then go Alright guys, so it's about 12:30. I just finished up the workout. Shoulder press was terrible. I was going for, 75, 85, and 95% of what I thought, based on my previous performance, was my 1 rep max. One thing I didn't really take into account, because I used to be really lenient on it and I'm trying to be a lot more strict now, is the huge role that hip drive will or will not play in an overhead press. Now I'm trying to do it with no hip drive at all, no thrust, just straight overhead press, rigid body other than that. And man, does that make a fucking difference. And being so late at night probably doesn't help either. I know I really felt like shit tonight in here, to be honest. My stomach was killing me. Like, really upset, and I have no idea why, but absolutely just destroyed. So, I mean, that kind of sucked. So what I did was, I did my first set, which was 150 for one. That one was hard, but I got it up. Second set was 170 for one, and it wasn't coming up past my nose, basically. Like, I just could not press it. So I went ahead and dropped down to 135, and then repped what I could at that. I got 4 or 5. I'll have to look at the tape and see. And what I'm going to do is, and I made sure my form was, like, perfect on that. Like, no lower body assistance at all. You know, no bouncing, no, just as strict as I could do, or I felt I could do. And I'm going to use that to reassess my 1 rep max. It'll probably put me in, like, the 150 range, which is, like, 50 pounds lighter. But, being that I'm in a calorie deficit, I'm in this prep, and I'm just trying to get that form down right so I don't, like, mess up my shoulder or something, because the more I think about it, the more I think that the thrusting and stuff's not good for you. So I'm going to keep it strict, drop the weight, you know, whatever. My ego can stay in the car when I go into the gym to work out. So drop the weight down to a level where I can properly perform the exercise to the standards that I'm going to hold myself to from now on. So I did that. I did the one set at 135, then I dropped down to 115, did a set of 7 and 2 sets of 6, just for a little bit of rep work. Then I went on, I did a supported machine row. The reason I did that, not like a bent over barbell row or a dumbbell row, was because tomorrow I'll be doing squats, and I'll be heavy ones. So I wanted to save my lower back as much as possible for tomorrow, because it's already kind of sore from about 4.5, 5 hours of driving today, and then 2.5 hours of soccer. So I'm going to save as much as possible so it doesn't hinder my squats tomorrow. Then I went into a flat hammer strength style bench press. 270 on there actually felt pretty good. Lately I've been struggling with chest, and I did 2 sets of 8 and then a set of 6 and a set of 4. They dropped off pretty rapid at the end, but up until then it felt really good. So I'm pretty happy with that. Like, I felt that direct chest work. I really, really felt that my chest was getting hit very well with that. It felt really good. No real shoulder pain or anything, which has been an issue for me, so that's good. Then I went on to a 4th exercise, and I did underhand grip lat pull down, so like a chin up style on the lat pull down. This machine's weird. Like, each plate's 15 pounds, so I did the 16 for 1 set, which is 240 pounds, and then I did the 18 for 3 sets, which is 270 pounds. Yeah, 270. So I think I did like 9 on the first set, and then 7, 7, and 6 on the last 3, or 7, 7, and 7. I got a little bit of video footage there. I try to keep them pretty strict and get a squeeze at the bottom. Really just feeling it through, my upper back, and then the middle part of my lat. Not so much the lower back, because again, I'm trying to save the lower back, so I kept it pretty strict there. And then that was it. So I didn't do a lot of work. I was in the gym for a while before I got started. I think I was in there for like a half hour just because my stomach was hurting, and I just didn't get started for a while. I was waiting for my stomach to settle down. So all in all, it was a good workout. I'm happy with it. I definitely overestimated what I thought I could do on a standing military press. So those overhead presses are gonna my 1 rep maxes for the next cycle are gonna drop, because I'm I'm going to focus on doing it right. Same for the bench press. I'm going to drop it off a little bit. I know that's not part of this workout, but just going to drop that a little bit too. And then see where the squat falls tomorrow. Haven't decided what I'm going to do with the deadlift yet, but that's about it. I'm going to go home. I have a little bit of protein and fat to hit still today. I might not totally hit the fat. I might probably keep the fat lower, just because I did eat at my mom's today and I wasn't able to really exactly track it. So it's off a little bit, I'm sure. I just kind of estimated as best I could. So probably leave the fat a little low to compensate for that, and hit the protein number, and then be good to go to bed. Tomorrow morning I'll be up, back in here mid-morning to hit the lower body workout and some cardio. Alright guys, have a good night.